Doop, 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 doop. All right, let's get online and start doing my work. What is this link? Well, let's talk about it, Jamily. What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000 here with another episode of JamiroFan Talks About for the uninitiated in this series. This has been my recurring discussion series here on my channel for nearly over 8 years, where I take a look at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and their now over 30 years of musical and influential making. Now, this episode of JamiroFan Talks About is going to be talking about Jamiroquai's first gig of 2024. Yes, you heard me correctly. Jamiroquai's first gig of 2024. Let me give you a little bit of context. Just recently, two articles popped up on Monte Carlo websites. One was for Monte Carlo's, I believe, their tourism board, and the other one was for a website called MonteCarloNews.it, which is an Italian news website. Well, it appears that Jamiroquai, which originally I discussed here on many videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel, was going to be a bit tour quiet while they worked on Jamiroquai album 9. Well, that looks like that has now changed. As I said, as I prefaced at the beginning of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About, these two articles basically talked about that Jamiroquai has been invited to be performing at a charity event as part of the Monte-Carlo Summer Festival 2024 events in the country of Monaco, which is of course a small country in the south of the French Riviera. Well, it looks like Jamiroquai has been invited to be part of a charity event to be performing on July 17th of 2024, and this is going to be a private closed event. But apparently, the venue that is hosting this concert, and this concert is going to be for the Monegasque Red Cross Gala, which is of course going to be happening on July, as I said, on July 17th of 2024, and Jamiroquai is the principal artist at this said function, and it's apparently already sold out. Now, the information of these articles came out within 24 hours of each other out of the country of Monte Carlo, and it's very interesting to see Jamiroquai doing a charity event. Now, Jamiroquai have a very limited history in doing charity events. They've done some in the past during their first album period and several album periods later. But really cool to see Jamiroquai branching out into doing charity events. But like I said, that gig is sold out apparently after being announced, the Monegasque Red Cross Gala. But if you are interested in checking out these articles and reading more for yourself, I'll be sure to put links to both of those pertinent articles from Monte Carlo News and, of course, Monte Carlo BM or Monte Carlo's BM.com down in the description area of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About down below. Now, I don't know if this is indicative of Jamiroquai doing a little bit more probably private gig touring for 2024, but I highly say they're not going to be probably doing any more tour dates for this year. They're going to be really working on album 9 and other efforts the band members have individually outside of Jamiroquai, mostly for the rest of this year. But I did go to Jamiroquai HQ. I got in touch with my contact there asking for confirmation of this gig being legit. Now, in the past, whenever Jamiroquai did private gigs, they usually indications of Jamiroquai doing private gigs usually came out in either haphazard videos or pictures on Instagram of people who had the opportunity to go to these events and went against Jamiroquai's policy. At least for private gigs, Jamiroquai has a policy against and no pictures and no videos, depending and varying on whatever private function that they do. And that's usually how we found out that Jamiroquai did private functions. But this one was actually reported by two separate news websites out of Italy and I believe the country of France. So we now know that Jamiroquai is going to be doing a private gig in 2024 at the Monegasque Red Cross Gala in the country of Monaco, which is pretty interesting. So hopefully some people can be able to take some pictures of maybe the band members at this function, or maybe the band members themselves when they have to go to this function in July 17th of 2024. They'll be able to take some pictures and videos and share them on the social media. But I think with the importance of Jamiroquai and their live touring, I thought this news was very pertinent to cover any new episode of JamiroFan Talks About. So be sure to consult those articles, and hopefully some pictures and videos will come out around that July time of 2024 from the band or from fans who go to that private gig. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoy this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. If you like what you see here on my channel, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest new videos coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. A lot of news has been coming out in the latter part of March into April of 2024, so expect a lot of videos at least recently, to be coming out on my channel, covering a lot of news concerning Stuart Zender, Jamiroquai, and the ninth album from Jamiroquai. That's hopefully going to be out sometime in late 2024, at the latest, early 2025. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody, and take care, and exciting times.